Hey everyone, in this video I'm going to introduce you to the while loop, which is a loop structure used to repeat a calculation until a prescribed condition has been met. First, I'll introduce you to the structure of a while loop, then I'll walk you through an example of a loop pass using a flowchart, and finally we'll work an example problem together in MATLAB. Let's get started. A loop is a structure for repeating a calculation or set number of calculations a predefined number of times. Each repetition of a loop is known as a pass. The while loop is used when the looping process terminates because a prescribed condition has been met. Unlike in a for loop, the number of loop passes is not known in advance. Here's the typical structure of a while loop and how you would read it. While this logical expression is true, the statements are evaluated by the program, and when that logical expression is false, the loop ends and the program proceeds with any lines of code after the end statement. Let's take a look at an example. In this case, we start by initializing a variable x which has a value of 2. And while x is less than 20, these statements are evaluated, which in this case, the new value of x is assigned the value of 3 times the current value of x minus 1. Now I'd like to make two important notes here when working with while loops. First, the loop variable must have a value before the while statement. If we did not initialize the variable x, then we would have nothing to compare to in this logical expression. So for example, if there was no x, then you could not evaluate the logical expression is x less than 20. The second note I'd like to make is this. The variable must be changed by the statements. So in this case, our loop variable is x, and it must be changed. If it's not, we'd run into an infinite loop. So for example, if x was always equal to 2, then it would also always be less than 20, and this loop would run infinitely. Now let's take a look at a flowchart of this example to demonstrate each loop pass. First, we initialize our variable x, which is assigned the value of 2, and we evaluate our logical expression. Our current value of x is 2, that is less than 20. That statement is true, and we begin our first loop pass by evaluating the statement. Our new value of x is assigned the value of 3 times our current value of x minus 1, and our new value of x is now 5. Next, we return to our logical expression, and while this statement is true, we will continue to complete loop passes. So our current value of x is 5, that is less than 20. This statement is true, and we evaluate our statement again. Our new value of x is equal to 3 times our current value of x minus 1, and our new value of x is now 14. We return to our logical expression, and it is still true. Our current value of x, which is 14, is less than 20. This logical expression is true, and we begin our third loop pass. Now we evaluate our statement. Our new value of x is equal to 3 times the old value of x minus 1. Our new value for x now has a value of 41. This time, when we evaluate our logical expression, our current value of x is actually greater than 20. So this statement is false, and our while loop ends. Now let's take a look at implementing this example problem in MATLAB. Now that we're in MATLAB, we're going to open a new script file, which opens the editor, and we'll begin our program by initializing the variable x. X is assigned the value of 2. I'll add a semicolon here to suppress this statement so the value of x is not output to the command window. And we're ready to begin our while loop. So we start off with while. MATLAB will automatically format this text as blue. And we begin with our logical expression. So while the current value of x is less than 20, we evaluate the following statement. So I'm going to click enter, and MATLAB will automatically indent this line for readability. And our new value of x is assigned the value of 3 times our current value of x minus 1. And I'm not going to add a semicolon here because I'd like to output the value of x for each loop pass. And then we finish with the end statement. And now we're ready to save and run our program. So I will go up and click save and run. Give this a file name. I'm going to call it while_loop1. And when I save this, the program will automatically run. And what's interesting here is you can see the value of x for each loop pass. So on the first loop pass, the new value of x is 5. On the second loop pass, the new value of x is 14. And on the third and final loop pass, the new value of x is equal to 41. This was the final value for x because once this logical expression was evaluated, 41 is not less than 20. That statement is false, and the while loop would end. So I hope this provided you with a good introduction to the while loop in MATLAB. Thanks for watching. You can find me at David Calamus on Twitter, Instagram, and LinkedIn. If you liked this video and would like to see more, subscribe below.